You create your own mystical, magical little world. You are the deciding factor. You are the thing calling it in through all of this illusion, through all of this confusion. You sit at your throne. You use desire, align desire, as your vehicle to guide you to what you want, to the life you want to create. The desire is the answer. The desire is the answer. We got to get more people on board with this because it's what keeps you moving on your journey. Excuse me while I plug in my phone real quick. I don't want to pause. I'll add some vlog realness to this reading. This is alignment. Generally speaking, you're in alignment. You're not falling off any path. Maybe you need to take a break from making choices. Maybe you have decision fatigue. That's okay, girl. That is okay. Three of Cups. The Queen of Swords in reverse, but I think it's upright, actually. Yeah, that feels better. No, it's reverse. Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be in this kind of state, which is calling in the union of other people that are in this kind of not making choices state. Sorry. Yeah. There's some sort of structure collapsing. And it's shaking up the way that you are. And you're having to go inside to kind of understand what's going on. But this could even be way more than... This is talking about people, the collective, but I think the Tower and the Magician in reverse is speaking to a greater thing going on in our world, at least on Earth. Following the Hermit, we have the lovely Star. When you go in, when you focus on you, and you become more dense with the focus on you, you shine. It's not selfish to focus on yourself. It is not. We must focus on ourselves. Not in a selfish attempt, but in a selfless attempt. When you come up from the angle of making sure that you are full and you are whole, or at a minimum, you are holding yourself as you show up with others in the world. Because you don't need to be perfect to walk around. That's enough. That's enough. That is enough. Ace of Wands in reverse. You're having some sort of confusion regarding creativity, creative inspiration, but the Ace of Wands in reverse was followed by the Knave of Swords and the World in reverse. So the world's going to keep reflecting this Ace of Wands in reverse if you don't decide to be curious with what you're choosing. It's just going to loop, right? Like, no choice is no choice. 444. If you make a choice, it will help. Making a choice is so much nicer than doing nothing, because nothing is a choice. If you literally sat and you did nothing, that is a choice. But not all of us are necessarily some sort of Buddhist monk who has an extreme intention to do nothing. We're not set up in a monastery in that sort of a way, doing that sort of thing where it's way more powerful. Maybe you are, I don't know, but Two of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles. This constant back and forth regarding what you want to choose and balancing things is blocking off the King of Pentacles, which is the true, confident, forevermore, never gonna falter anymore level of abundance. You're getting too caught up in things going on, and it's causing this sense of injustice because you're not making a choice, because you're getting too caught up on things going on, and then you're not stable enough. 555. Stability is multiple things. It's not just money. It's not just property. It's not just food. You're not feeling stable inside, and so then you're getting upset and blaming the world or something. Wondering if the scales are incorrectly tuned. But you're not being careful. There's a lack of diligence in charity, in offering. There's a lack of diligence in balance. There is a lack of you being diligent in your own balance. In what you offer. What you give to others. You're not... Boundaries aren't boundarying. You gotta stabilize these fences that you peer over. The Queen of Cups. Followed by the Knave of Cups. So you have the fundamental knowing of how to call upon what you desire. But you're lacking this fire. Soon the fire horse will be upon us. And I know all hell is going to break loose, and it's going to be awesome. Life is going to change dramatically. Thought maybe I might flick a card out. Just gotta word, don't be a grifter. If you feel like a phony when you're doing something, I mean, obviously imposter syndrome, is a thing, but like, an intentionality on what you're calling in is important. 4 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups. I think you're getting bored of playing over the old stories, going over what's wrong. Girl, let's think of something original to do. Something new. It's tired. The Moon, the Hanged Man. This final home stretch, it's a little bit lost on you on how this will resolve. This character development of sorts, if you will. Just be honest with yourself. Yeah. Temperance into the Knight of Wands. Temperance in reverse. Interesting combo. So, Knave of Wands, Temperance. Knight of Wands, Temperance, Knave of Wands. Charging into creativity without balance. Charging into things without balance. This is a little tricky for me, actually. Knight of Wands into the Temperance reverse, into the Knave of Wands, into the 6 of Cups. There has to be a balance in how you are moving towards curiosity and how you are allowing curiosity. In the Six of Cups, is there some sort of nostalgia or something from your past that can give you old memories? Can be a tool to show you what not to do, what values are not yours. Experience, think back on experience and how people have challenged your values to reestablish how you want to create in the world and not get so caught up in things happening around you. So you can realign and break the pattern. Three of Wands in reverse, followed by the Five of Pentacles. This combination is interesting. The Three of Wands in reverse, followed by the Five of Pentacles. The Three of Wands in reverse, followed by the Five of Pentacles, I think has something to do with feeling like people didn't stand by you in a down period. And I know that really hurts. But you're walking towards fulfillment and things being okay. You're building towards it. Your own happily ever after. That is the final cycle.